Hi there, my name's Kate, and the guy ahead is the husband, Nigel. We're senior hardtail e-bike riders. We don't do the high-level technical stuff that the youngsters do, the proper mountain bikers, but we do like the off-road trails. Safe, scenic, sometimes easy, a little bit of a challenge, but nothing too technical. That's what we like to keep off the main roads.
Today's ride is going to be in the Ennerdale Valley. We'll set off from a car park at Beach Green, which is in the northwest tip of Ennerdale Water, and we're going to ride along the shoreline using byways and bridleways. We're then going to head southeast along the full length of Ennerdale Water towards Lakeside Youth Hostel using forest tracks on which cycling is allowed. So we turn right out of the car park, travel a few hundred yards along the country lane and turn right onto Sawdust Loning, a restricted byway.
The weather's looking a little bit iffy. Set off and it was quite nice blue sky, but it's looking rather changeable today. Here's hoping. This is a lovely little trail, and as I say, because this area is not so well visited or so well known, it's usually fairly quiet. The car parks towards the end of the lake there are free, so that's nice as well. It means you can park up and make the most of your day walking around the lake. Now the weather's just cleared out a little bit, so maybe not quite as bad as it was for visibility. Hello. And there is the lake itself. As I say, this is a permissible route. Nice quirky little bridge. So the track along the lake shore here is, let me just get over this little puddle, a loose track, loose stone, gravel, one or two tree roots, but in the main it's a good surface. There's a restricted bridleway there up to Howe Hall as well, Nige, on the left. And we have a gate. The reason I'm putting these rides together is that when we bought these e-bikes about 18 months ago, we had difficulty finding suitable off-road riding for ourselves. And it's taken me many months of walking bridleways and riding bits and bobs to find routes that were suitable. And I thought, well, if locals to Cumbria and the Lake District having problems, well, visitors must too. So I thought it might be useful for me to put these up on YouTube, and then anyone that's not sure if the route's suitable can have a little look at the terrain that we ride across and make a decision based on that. Because there's nothing worse than riding something and finding, oh, that was a bit difficult, oh, I got stuck, I had to turn back. Hopefully this way you can see what we're doing and see if it's suitable for you. As I say, it's the terrain I'm going to concentrate on. And another gate, through the gate, turn right, and heading down to the foreshore. Now, these are permissible byways, bridleways, and similar. I'm very careful to check routes to make sure that we can actually ride them. We don't want to upset the walkers. You'll see the e-bikes we ride are Cube e-bikes. We've got the Bosch Performance CX motors in them, and they're absolutely amazing. They're such fun to ride. I can recommend to anyone that's thinking of getting an e-bike, go for it. It really does put a bounce back in the step. Yeah, well negotiated there, Kate. Oh, that's glorious. Just gotta swing around again here. So we've come across there to the right. That's where we've ridden. We're now going down the side of the lake. This shortly, as I say, becomes forest track. Completely safe to ride. Just typical forest track route, and that takes us down to Black Sail, which is is it a youth hostel or a bothy? Something like that. And of course you can then take passes up and over into the neighbouring valleys, but that isn't what we're going to do. That would be too technical and difficult. Lovely, isn't it? There's not a lot of walkers around, but then we're on a Tuesday, as I say, in the middle of May, and the weather did look a bit dodgy, so I'm sure it will put some people off. Nearly put us off, if we're quite honest. We dithered and dathered as to whether to go for it or not. Quite pleased we have now. Now we'll come to a section where I'm going to get off because I know I'm not going to be able to ride it. So I'm just going to pop it into walk assist and push the bike. It's only a few yards up here. I'd rather walk than fall off if I get it wrong. Too old to go splat. I've done it on occasion and I'm past it. As I say, it's not far. I probably will be able to get back on here. Go away, fly. There we go. Sorry, little bird. nice section of tree roots. Lovely. So I think that would probably be the trickiest part of this route. I know mountain bikers would just fly up there. Proper mountain bikers. Thank you. Cheers. Husband's coming. Oh, he's there. Thank you. So then this brings you out at the car park. Or the other car park that's the main one. Bonus Knot. This could be where you start your ride from. And we hit the fire road. I think we're going to be riding into the wind. Oh, that's nice. They've got a mobility scooter around the route. So it's tarmac at this section, but very shortly it turns into just a typical loose forest or loose gravel forest track. Oh, here we go. And it just goes down beside the lake. So this is one point where you could turn around, but we're going to go on today towards Blacksail, cross the river on the right of us and come back on the other side to that bridge we've just passed. And this track, it's not for vehicles, but you do have the odd tractor, quad bike, and I would imagine even a minibus delivering people to a youth hostel along here. So this is the Ennerdale Youth Hostel on the right hand side. And then Blacksail Youth Hostel, another 3.5 miles of this sort of riding. Actually, no, it does get a little bit rougher as you get towards Blacksail Youth Hostel. I remember going over some boulders. I don't think we're going quite so far. We have just miles of forest track. Literally. Nice, easy cycling. To be honest, you don't really need your motor. Not at this point anyhow. And then you're just following the river. Does it say bridleways straight on then? So as we go further along the valley, the track perhaps becomes a little bit more loose. The surface, the gravel, and a little bit bigger gravel in places, but still a really good route. It truly is a perfect route if you want something that's got scenery and remoteness. Just approaching the turn where you go left over somewhat rougher ground towards Blacksail Youth Hostel. I'll show you that it does get a bit rougher. I've ridden it, not too bad. It's just a short section of rough stone. But we're going to go right here and follow the trail round across the stream and then go up the far side. Whoa, Neddy. Let me get back on my jalopy. Hopefully the husband will have got the gate open by the time I get there. There's method in me madness. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, got a little ford across. Nice bit of concrete. Lovely. Onwards. Oh, this is a better surface than the other side. So it's more like a dirt track with the gravel ingrained into it, isn't it? With a bit of grass. Perfect. Smoother is what I'm trying to say, really. Quite sure it'll change. Don't know whether you can hear the cuckoo in the background. All right, sheep. I knew it was too good to be true. There had to be a little bit of rougher somewhere along the way. But nothing that's not doable. So we've now got a loose gravel surface. Now we've just actually seen a guy on a, I suppose you could call it a hybrid. It wasn't a road bike, but he didn't have the nice chunky tyres that we've got. And he's riding this loop, managing quite well. So there's absolutely no issue for others with maybe not quite so chunky a tyre as we've got. I've got a Kit Kat in my saddlebag if you fancy a slice. Because I know you ate yours the other day. Looks a little bit mank, but I think it would be edible. Well, I'm going to eat it. But I'll be gracious and let you have a piece. So we've gone up one side of the valley, crossed the stream, river, whatever, and come back up the other side. A lovely route. That'll do.
What are you doing?
All right, it's great, isn't it? Oh, hell, I'm going to put mine into ETMB in that case. I could do that too. What e-bike is it?
Pardon?
What sort of e-bike is it?
Any time here?
Oh, it's a high bike.
I like it.
Good.
I wouldn't buy the out bike if it wasn't for the...
Amazing fun, innit? I know. Yeehaw. There you go, I'll let you overtake him.
It's lovely, yeah. Going up the glass through it too quickly.
It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, look, there's the lake as well. It's brilliant. Actually, please, I've come this side. It's a little bit more green, open, isn't it? And this side goes downhill, whereas the other side is a gentle climb. That's a plus. Getting very close to the south end of the lake now. I can see it through the trees. So that's the view coming out of the wood and crossing back onto the outward track. Beautiful. The sun's come out, so it looks a little bit more appealing. That is a cracking ride. So over that little bridge, back onto the outward trail and turning left. It's just so beautiful. It's too nice to go fast along these tracks. I just want to soak up the views. This is amazing. Coming along the road, we've got a left turn. So it's suitable for motor vehicles, but a motor vehicle we are not. We might be an electric bike. So we're going to cut through this way for today's ride. So we have a T-junction and we're going to turn to the left. So country lane. Bombing along here. And then we're off exploring. I noticed a byway turning on the shore road left for Howe Hall Farm, and where we've come, oh my goodness, that's beautiful. That is lovely. If only for the views, it was worth coming this way. It's a neat way of stopping cars, 4x4s coming down. Come on the grass to pedal. Much easier. Look at that view. Oh my goodness. As they're coming through. So now returning from the foreshore of the lake, returning along the trail that we came out on. Much better part of the day now. Fortunately, it didn't rain, and that's always a bonus. You could call us fair weather riders, really. So parking, you can either park at the car park at the start of the forest road, trying to remember its name and failing badly, or when you come out of Ennerdale Bridge, turn right and there's some free car parks either along the end there, and that's where we've based this ride from. A lovely route, almost or most of it off-road. So that was Sawdust Lonning, restricted byway to the lakeshore and How Hall. Now How Hall is that last little bridleway or byway we've just used. So that linked up really well. Fabulous little ride. Oh, it's gone. Oh, there it is. Don't know whether you can pick this up, but we've got a little red squirrel going up the tree. Oh, there it is in the branches. It's looking at us. Hello, little squirrel. So just a very short ride along the country lane. Bleach green, the car park, and this is where I sign off. This ride is 18 miles long with approximately 90% off-road. Most of it is on lovely forest gravel surface. It's a lovely ride, pretty much devoid of any hill climbing. Apart from the one short section just before Bonus Knot Car Park, where we got off and pushed the bikes, we found the ride to be very easy, although I do appreciate it depends on your own level of riding ability. Hope you enjoyed the video and decide to ride it at some point. Cheerio for now.